Hello and welcome back to our FCS Dynasty in NCAA Football 2006. Today, the 2-2 struggling South Dakota State Jackrabbits are hosting the 0-2 Nicholls State Colonels in a Big 12 game. And the Colonels, they are lacking quite a bit of talent here, quite a bit of depth. They don't really have an outstanding roster right now, but they do have a pretty dangerous triple option attack, which we have seen some of our schools struggle against quite a few times here in this series. And South Dakota State, with only having 4 subscriber players on defense, they might just struggle with it here today against the Colonels. But we're going to see some Lamar Jackson and Tremaine Watson at quarterback. Jackson has been struggling quite a bit this season with accuracy. Tremaine Watson has outperformed him so far as in regards to throwing the football. Over 200 more yards total passing for him, for the freshman quarterback. The only thing Jackson is better than Watson at is rushing the football. Over 130 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns on the season. There's a look at the roster for you guys. I'm going to try to do that before every game, just for new people to see the roster, see that these are actual players that were created by subscriber players. And if you want a player, join our Discord community and you can have your own player here today. Here's Lawrence for the Colonels getting his first carry of the game, 8-yard pickup. And the option attack here is Kilpatrick. The option attack already doing wonders here against the Jackrabbits, moving the chain. 16 yards on 2 carries. They're going to go with the fullback now up the middle. He's very fast, and Jamar Hicks saves the touchdown. Hicks has made the move over to strong safety in these past few weeks because this defense has been destroyed, and he saves a touchdown again here. Lawrence with another big run. Kilpatrick going to throw it this time right side. Ewing, open field in front of him, and Chris Major makes a phenomenal tackle to stop the touchdown. 3rd down and 6 now against the worst defense in the nation. And the Colonels get the first down and a touchdown. Nice juke by Kilpatrick. Looked like he was going to try to pitch it. Took off instead and found pay dirt. Colonels on top, 7-0. Jackrabbits on offense now. Daley Redding is stuffed for a loss on the off-tackle attempt. 2nd down and 13 now. Jackson, he's going to be sacked. The right tackle, freshman Jake Seahorn, failed to block his man. Jackson looking to throw it again here. Right side, rolling around, throws it up to Coleman and leads his man out of bounds. So the Jackrabbits go 3 and out. And here is the next play. The punt from George. All the way to the 38-yard line. Going up the right sideline is Tucker. And he is dragged down. No, he isn't. He's still going all the way inside the 30-yard line. Great effort, but it's going to be called back due to a clipping penalty on Buchanan. First down and 10 from the 49-yard line. Lawrence on a sweep. Left side. Look out. And Hicks with another touchdown-saving tackle. His 3rd of the quarter. 3rd down and 10. Kilpatrick, left side, caught! Tucker has it inside the 5-yard line. He beat Jamar Hicks, who gets his 4th tackle of the ballgame. All of his tackles have stopped touchdowns. My goodness. What a dynamic athlete at safety right now. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line, though. And Ewing is going to fall forward for the touchdown, running over a linebacker. And Nicholls State takes a 2-touchdown lead against the Jackrabbits, who were heavy favorites in the Discord pick'em, 21 votes to 3 in favor of South Dakota State and that #1 offense, but you folks seem to keep forgetting they have the worst defense in the country. Jackson taking off, and the Jackrabbits finally move the sticks. No, they don't. They fumble the football, and it's recovered by Scruggs and the Colonels. They finally get a play going on offense, and Jackson just coughs it up. He's had quite a few turnovers this season. Kilpatrick option, gets the pitch out to Ewing. He's in the open field. He runs straight past Jamar Hicks, and he's gone. Colonels pouring it on here in the 1st quarter. 49-yard touchdown run. It's 21-0. Tremaine Watson in there now, seeing some playing time, and he cannot get rid of it. He is sacked for a huge loss. That's the end of the 1st quarter. 21-0. 3rd down and 15. Lamar Jackson throws it over the middle, deflected away. He just can't find his receivers this season. And just a year ago, he was the quarterback of the year. Nice option again. Lawrence breaks the tackle. Hicks can't bring him down that time. Lawrence averaging 15+ yards per carry on 4 attempts today. And he's going to have another big one here up the middle, and Hicks gets run over again. And Lawrence gets it inside the 10-yard line. He's got 82 yards. Ewing has 70 plus. Oh my goodness. Kilpatrick looking to throw it now. Hit as he throws a pick. Jamar Hicks having a great game. He has the interception. That's his first pick of the season. He had 4 last year, but Lamar Jackson brought down. 3rd down and 11 now. Jackson pressured immediately again, has to take off. He's going to get the first down. And the first really big positive play did not result in a fumble. Here's Daly Redding off tackle, and he doesn't get very far either. Picks up about 7 yards before the defense closed in on him. Jackrabbits going to hand it off to Collins now. 5-star freshman halfback breaks the tackle, picks up the first down. He actually leads the team in rushing due to the Daly Redding injury early in the season. Lamar Jackson taking off left side, a lot of space in front of him, jukes a man out of his shoes, and gets out of bounds around the 21-yard line. Jackrabbits in business right now. Inside the red zone, but Jackson hit as he throws. Oh my goodness, just immediate pressure on him. 3 hurries today for the Colonels. 2 sacks. They're down an 8. Play action. And action. Jackson's going to take off left side. Touchdown! Jackrabbits find the end zone for the first time today, as you heard the bunny hopping. My goodness. First time we've heard that sound. And it's really the only thing I could get that would even resemble a rabbit at all. And it's a cartoon sound. I love it. 3rd down and 15 now for the Colonels. Jackrabbits trying to get a little bit of momentum here. And Ewing up the middle almost gets through there. Picks up 9 yards. But the Colonels will have to punt the ball away. Play action from Lamar. Rolling out. Throws off his back foot. And it's picked off. Intended for Irwindowski. Scruggs has a fumble recovery and a pick today. But wait a minute, folks. There is a flag. Oh, and they call Irwindowski for offensive PI. You do not see that very often. So, Colonels back on offense. Kilpatrick left side, man. Open. It's Tucker. Up to midfield. Reinhardt, Irwindowski out there playing some corner. And here is Cooper in the open field. Taken down. Gets a big gain up to the 34-yard line. Less than a minute remains here in the first half. Kilpatrick, right side, somehow gets it to Cooper, and he finds his way into the end zone. He ran over freshman corner Goku Lee. Oh my goodness. No way did I think that he was going to get a touchdown out of that play. It looked like it might have been picked at the beginning of the play, and Chris Major just couldn't get a hand on it, and Goku Lee paid the price. 28-7. Jackrabbits desperate for some points here. And they're going to throw another interception. This time it's Rose. Jackson can't catch a break. And the Colonels in great field position to start this next drive with 20-plus seconds left on the clock here in the second quarter. Kilpatrick goes left side. Wide open is Johnson. The tight end breaks the tackle. Johnson still up all the way down to the 1-yard line. My goodness, they are putting on a clinic here today. 1st and goal. They're going to keep it going here. Touchdown to Johnson. He finishes off the drive. And it is 35-7, folks. Oh, my goodness. This is unbelievable. 10 seconds left in the half. Chad Collins going to get a big gain here. Gets out of bounds around the 42-yard line. That'll set up a Hail Mary attempt here from Tremaine Watson. He's got a rocket for an arm. Deep shot left side. Deflected up and intercepted by Williams. And he is pushed out of bounds. It didn't look like he stepped out, but they blew the whistle anyway. 35-7 at the half, folks. But still 2 full quarters left. And I mentioned it last video that there is a surprise. Tremaine Watson is going to be the new starting quarterback going forward here for South Dakota State. I just think he gives the Jackrabbits the best opportunity to win. Here's a nice run from Daly Redding. Watson coming out here at quarterback to start this second half, and they're going to the ground attack immediately. 2 big gains, one for Collins right after Daly Redding. Over 350 yards now in the season. Watson, play action, and a nice pass to Maxey, makes the man miss, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Jackrabbits. So just like that, Tremaine Watson gets the nod, and he makes the defense pay for it. Nice touchdown reception for the number 2 tight end on the roster. Non-subscriber player, by the way. Here's Ewing on the option. And runs through an arm tackle of Chris Major and picks up maybe 5 or 6 yards. They're down at 4. Kilpatrick right side, and he is stopped. The Jackrabbits defense forces a rare 3-and-out. Watson, option. Collins jukes a couple guys out, picks up 13 and a first down. And he's averaging 13 yards per carry today. Watson pressured, hit as he throws, dangerous pass, and Irwindowski comes down with it somehow. Unreal. I don't know how he made this catch. The hit on the quarterback definitely affected the trajectory of that pass, but Irwindowski, there it is, folks. Look at how tight that coverage was. Unreal. Watson, play action. Pump fake to the end zone. Touchdown, Jackrabbits. Irwindowski gets in for his first touchdown today, 7th on the season. And the Colonel's looking to answer. Ewing in the open field. He's gone. Just like that. Wow, just a simple run to the outside, and there was nobody home for the Jackrabbits defense. And we're back to a 3-touchdown game here. After an 81-yard touchdown run, this ground attack is unstoppable right now. Watson hit as he throws, finds Collins, and he's going to pick up 9 yards off the left side. Watson 4 of 7, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick today. And he'll keep throwing it. Watson, right side, Jacob Coleman, his first catch of the ball game, first down inside Colonel territory. He leads the team in catches. That's his 19th on the season. Watson pressured and takes off, and he'll pick up 6 yards. Safe play right there. Didn't take any chances downfield. Watson again, evading the defenders, rolling out right side. And the freshman loads up and throws it to Bronze North with a huge pickup inside the 10-yard line. I thought he was going to take off, but pulled up the last second to throw it. And Daley Redding caps off that drive with a touchdown. It's back to a 2-touchdown ball game. Oh my goodness. This game is insane. 42-28 as we enter the fourth quarter. Get your 4s up in the chat, folks. Corner is stuffed. That's Frank Theory making the first tackle of the ball game for himself, and it was for a loss. Theory now with 4 tackles for loss this season, 24 for his career, and he just forced a fumble right there, recovered by LeFew. We're going to see a quick replay here and see exactly how Frank Theory jarred that ball loose and gets his first forced fumble of the season, 3rd of his career. Take a look at that. Just all ball right there. My goodness. That is a mountain of a man. 2nd down and 12. Jackrabbits trying to make it a 1-score ball game. Irwindowski wide open. He'll pick up 7 yards on the right side. Now 3rd down and 5. Watson, deep shot over the middle and misses his target. Oh my goodness. 4th down and 5. They're going to go for it. Nice pump fake. Gets the linebacker to jump. And Watson is going to outrace everybody. Still going inside the 20-yard line for the first down. Nice conversion on 4th down. Play action from Watson to the end zone. Coleman lays out for the catch and the touchdown. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at this in slow motion. Watch the ball. Right past the hand of the defender, in between 3 other defenders. What a toss of the pigskin. It's 42-35, folks. Kilpatrick on the option, pitches to Cooper, and he fumbles it. Chris Major laid the wood. His first forced fumble of the season, 8th of his career. What a hit. That's going to see the highlight reel, folks. 3rd down and 8. And there is a flag. Offsides on the defense. Jim Langer, the head coach, not happy with his defense. 3rd down and 3 now instead. Kilpatrick over the middle, not even close to a target. And the Jackrabbits with all the momentum in the world. Can they tie this ball game up? Watson goes play action. And he's going to throw a deep shot down the left sideline to Irwindowski, who's got it inside the 10-yard line. He's just not fair. Oh my goodness. That'll get him over 100 yards for the ball game. 1st and goal from the 7. Daley Redding is going to punch it in. Touchdown, Jacks. And this thing is all tied up, folks. Might be looking at overtime here, but the defense needs some more stops. Kilpatrick, not play action, excuse me, on the option. Tackle for a loss right there. 2nd down and 11 now. Kilpatrick, this play is destroyed from the start. The defense coming alive here in the 2nd half for the most part. Minus 1 or 2 plays. Kilpatrick, play action, rolling right side, and he can't connect with his tight end, Johnson. And that is going to be 4th and 15. Colonels about to punt the football away. And all the momentum is definitely in the Jackrabbits side. And here is Collins. Huge run down the right sideline. First down up to the 36-yard line. 5-star freshman making some big plays here today. And another freshman here, 4-star freshman quarterback Tremaine Watson towards the end zone. Erwindowski's got it at the 1-yard line. Oh my goodness. Tremaine Watson, this is a passing of the torch from a sophomore quarterback to a freshman. I know it sounds crazy, but Tremaine Watson just has that it factor, folks. Jackrabbits take the lead after a huge touchdown drive led by the 4-star freshman. Kilpatrick looking to tie this thing back up. Ewing with a nice catch over the middle. That'll pick up 9 yards. Redding, 3 touchdowns today on 9 carries. Player of the game. Unreal. I don't know how Tremaine Watson doesn't get player of the game. Kilpatrick right side to Horner. First down pickup for the Colonels. And they're still going to keep slinging it. Kilpatrick over the middle. Wide open is Ewing. And they finally drag him down. Not until he gets to the 40-yard line of South Dakota State. Colonels trying desperately to tie this thing up to go to overtime. They had the win in hand. Here's the deep shot, left side, deflected away by Jamar Hicks. Great play by the sophomore corner. Kilpatrick looking to throw. He's actually a junior corner, excuse me. And this pass is almost picked off by Hicks. And John Jean has injured his elbow on the play. Hopefully he's okay. Kilpatrick, 4th down. Big play, he's picked off. Clark has it. South Dakota State comes from behind after being down 35-7. And they are going to walk out of here with a win if they can get a first down. And here's Daley Redding, right side, open field. He's got the first down, still going, dragging defenders up into Colonel territory. And they've still got 2 timeouts left, but the Jackrabbits going to play it safe here and just try to get one more first down to end it. And there's Chad Collins with a 15-yard carry. He's got 93 yards today, and that, my friends, is going to do it. What a game. 49-42 is the final. The Discord pick'em got it right, but just barely. What a comeback from the Jackrabbits. Huge win. Tremaine Watson has solidified himself as a premier passer here in the FCS Dynasty, and we might be seeing the freshman on that top 10 quarterback list for the EFL prospect pool coming soon. At the end of the season, I'll be having a revised version. If you're not in the Discord community, you need to go ahead and join today. There is a link in the description of every one of my videos. 538 yards of offense for South Dakota State. My goodness. But the EFL, our professional football league, in Madden 2006, the Elite Football League, 32 custom teams, all created by myself, based on states, not cities. If you have not seen that video, click on my channel. It is the main video on the channel. And go ahead and join our Discord community today to get your college career started, because you can't go pro unless you go to college, folks. That's right. FCS Dynasty to the EFL. I'm pretty excited about that. That'll be starting with year 3 of the FCS Dynasty. So after year 3 of this series, all of our subscriber players that started this series will be draft eligible for the first ever EFL draft, which is going to be a very exciting day. Or we might just drag it out and make it 3 days, like the old school NFL draft. But Tremaine Watson, 10 of 16, 271 yards, 3 touchdowns today, led a tremendous comeback. And Lamar Jackson, he just continues to struggle. A 0 quarterback rating, 1 of 6, 4 yards, and 2 interceptions. And I don't really know what else to say about it. He's just not having a good season. Definitely a sophomore slump. He did have 94 yards on the ground, but that was all in the first half. We never saw him again in the second half. He had those 2 picks. He had a fumble. And Chad Collins, 102 yards today. And that'll get him to 413 yards on the season. But just 1 touchdown for the freshman, but that was a big one. Erwindowski, 163 yards today on 5 receptions. My goodness. He's now over 550 yards receiving on the season with 7 touchdowns in 5 games. So just a phenomenal player. I love watching him play. Anytime I'm usering the Jackrabbits, I mean, you got to chuck it up to Irwindowski, guys. He's such a great talent. Him and Mr. Highlight, the top 2 wide receivers in the FCS Dynasty, hands down. It's not even close. This team is stacked with offensive talent. I'm hoping with recruiting I can get some defensive talent in here as well, because just having these 4 subscriber players on defense, it's not enough, obviously. They have the worst defense in the country, #1 offense, but they got to keep pace with how many points their defense is allowing week in and week out. It's outrageous. I don't know how they even came back today, but they did. They have a winning record again. They're 3-2 on the season. Colonels are now 0-3. But their option attack is only going to get nastier as the seasons progress. So look out for the Colonels in the future. They are in the Big 12. We have 3 schools in the Big 12. South Dakota State, North Dakota State, and Virginia Military Institute, VMI, the Cadets. They're all in the Big 12. So you guys could get a player on one of those teams if you're interested in being in the Big 12 Conference. We also have teams in all the other Power 5 conferences. And let's take a look. Our next Jackrabbits ball game, they'll be traveling to take on the McNeese State Cowboys as they continue their Big 12 play, and that's all they have left on the rest of their schedule is Big 12 opponents. Our next game, Week 7, Southeast Missouri State will be traveling to the Fargo Dome to take on the 3-1 North Dakota State Bison. I'll let you guys take a look at the rest of the schedule. That is it for me today. Stay tuned for our Atlanta Falcons franchise, our North Carolina Tar Heels Dynasty, and Keeping It Real, Volume 6. So until the next video, guys, take it easy.